11. And today, as y'all can see, getting this hair done. Walking into my girl suite right now. I'm actually getting some, I think I'm getting boho knowledge braids. So I'm going to see if she'll do a tutorial for y'all. And yeah, that's on the agenda today because we are getting ready for our women's event that we have tomorrow that I'm super excited for. So let's get in here and get our hair done. Finally done. It is raining outside. I don't know what's up with this weather in Atlanta, but I am not with it. I'm not with it at all. But the hair is finished. It took roughly, let me see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It took only about 4 and a half, 5 hours, if that. Lay had some help, so it didn't take as long. We were watching the Casey Anthony case, so we were all tied up watching that, so we didn't even get to really like do the tutorial. But I'll definitely do it next time because I'm actually gonna come back tomorrow so that my oldest can get her hair done. But when I was sitting there getting my hair done, like I thought about this time when I got my hair done like a few years ago, and she gave me a bald spot. Like, oh my god. So I figured I'd have a story time with y'all of me getting my first and only ever bald spot while getting my hair done. So this was back when I lived in San Antonio, and I was pregnant with Malia. I was getting my hair done because I didn't like doing my hair when I was pregnant. I was just big and just uncomfortable and just mama, y'all know how it is. Y'all just, when you pregnant, you don't be feeling like, you have the pregnancies where you don't feel like doing nothing. You feel big, ugly, and you have the pregnancies where you feel the same, but you want to at least keep your hair up and, you know, keep your appearance up. And that was just the phase that I was in at that moment. So I was getting my hair done, and I was into like those ponytails. I don't know if you all know, like I think at the time they called them like invisible ponytails or something like that. But I had like a high ponytail on my head, and I was so excited about getting it done because it was like a natural looking style to me, and I really wanted it done. So I got it done, but at the time, like with me being pregnant, like everything was so sensitive to me. Like everything like hurts. Like literally, like the littlest thing was hurting me. Like I don't know why, what was up with the pregnancy. My doctor told me that it's something that has to do like with your nerves when you're pregnant. Like things that usually wouldn't hurt you, and the things that will hurt you just hurt you more. So long story short, I got the ponytail done. And literally the same day of me going home, my hair started hurting, my head. Like it kind of felt like a bobby pin was like sticking in the middle of my head. Like it hurt bad to where I was getting a headache from it. So I tried to deal with it for like a day or two because I'm like, maybe it's just, you know, the hair is tight. I just got my hair done. Maybe my hair is just tight. But then when it got to the 3rd or 4th day, I'm like, my hair shouldn't still be hurt. Like y'all, it was hurting, throbbing. Like it literally felt like a bobby pin was sticking me in the middle of my head to where I'll stick like the combs in the ponytail and try to loosen it up. Anytime I do that, like it'll loosen up, like it wouldn't feel as bad. So I'm like, maybe the ponytail is just too tight. Finally, I just couldn't deal with it no more. Like I took the ponytail out because I'm like, this hurts bad. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a bobby pin sticking me. Like I don't know what it is. So I texted the girl that was doing my hair, and just a little disclaimer, like I'm not talking down on the hairstylist because I still, these girls are still very much good friends of mine, especially the owner of the shop. Like she's still a very good friend of mine. If I was in Texas right now, I'll still be getting my hair done by the owner. But it's just a little story time of my bald spot, okay, that y'all see in this thumbnail, because that's a real life story. So finally, you know, I called up, like, hey, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, my hair is like hurting, my head is like throbbing. I don't know what it is. She was like, well, I don't know. Like, I didn't put bobby pins in your head, so I don't know why it'll feel like a bobby pins in your head. And I was like, dang, you didn't put bobby pins in my head? So what is this feeling there? Like, it feels like a bobby pin is sticking in my head. Like, why does it feel like this? She's like, I don't know. Like, I have no clue. So so the fact that she had no clue, I'm like, yeah, take this out. Like, we're just gonna take this out because I don't know what this is. So I took it out, and as soon as I took it out, like, it felt so good. Like, it was like a feeling of like relief. And like a day or two later, I'm pregnant still, of course, and I need my hair done because my hair is looking crazy. So I go back and I get like just two simple, like 2 braids going to the back of my head. I think Rich and I was going out of town, and I just needed something, you know, quick done that looked nice, and I kind of liked how like the 2 braids looked on my hair. So I had got that done. So to get the 2 braids, I went to another girl that's in there. It was 3 of them at the time. Like, one is a braider, one is a like, she does like the wigs and stuff, and the other one's like a natural stylist that does like natural hair. So I went to the girl in the shop that does braids because the other 2 didn't do braids. So I asked her for 2 braids, and my hair is still kind of tender. It doesn't hurt, but it's still tender in that area. So she does the 2 braids in my hair. We have conversation. You know, she never once talked about, you know, my ponytail, never once mentioned anything about my hair, nothing. Remember that. So a few days later, myself and Rich were in Houston. We're at the mall. I think we was like shopping and stuff. And of course, I'm 5'3". Rich is like 6'1", so he could look over me. And he was like, babe, like, you have a bald spot in your head. But he plays so much. Like, he plays so much. I'm like, okay, whatever. I got a bald spot. Okay. And he was like, no, babe, for real, you got a bald spot. And I literally shrugged him off because I thought he was playing. I'm like, I ain't got how do I have a bald spot? I don't have no bald spot in my head. No, I don't. So he's like, okay. And he left it alone, like, maybe it's supposed to be like that. Or maybe, you know, like, I didn't listen to him. So he thought that it was just really a thing. Like, it wasn't, like, he thought that was how the hair was supposed to be like. So long story short, we finally get back to San Antonio, and I'm like, I'm sitting on our couch, and I think my hair was itching, and I scratched it, and I was like, why does it feel naked up here? Like, you know how like your hair is done and it's like a spot that feels smooth? I'm like, why does this feel smooth? So I get my camera and I put it over my head and I took a picture. And this is what I see in my camera roll of the picture I took. I had a bald spot in my head. Yep, he was right. He was telling the truth. I'm so embarrassed. When I tell y'all, I was livid. I was so pissed, and it wasn't with the person that did the ponytail, because maybe she didn't know that so after, you know, this is years ago, after I've told this story a few times and I've spoken with other hairstylists who are educated as far as like ponytails, basically she didn't put enough black rubber band to hold between my hair and the ponytail to where it caused a lot of friction in the ponytail, which in return caused the bald spot to prevail. But my thing is, if you braided my hair and you seen this bald spot in the smack dab middle of my hair, you weren't gonna ask me if I knew about the bald spot, or you weren't gonna say like, hey, I know you want this style, but you know, the area that's, you know, you're missing hair right here. Like, I don't know if you want to maybe put a third braid down the middle to cover that so that it can grow back. Like, I don't know. Like, nothing. Like, she just put the 2 braids smack dab in my hair like it was normal. Didn't even mention a bald spot. Nothing. And I went there a lot. Like, they know I got a head full of hair. You wasn't gonna say nothing? You were just gonna let me walk around with these 2 braids with this bald spot in the middle of my head and not say nothing? Really? Bruh. So now anytime I get my hair done, like, I'm super super careful with who does my hair now, because now it's like I need to make sure that you know what you're doing, sis. If you see something wrong with my hair, let me know. Don't have me walking around here looking goofy, looking silly. But yeah, that's my story time of she gave me a bald spot, because she very much gave me a bald spot. Of course not Lay. Lay always does my hair good, always lays the braids. Anytime y'all see me with the braids, Lay does it. Super, you know, satisfied with my hair. I'm not gonna be getting my hair done for at least another month, so this is how y'all gonna see my hair for the rest of Vlogmas period. So I'm about to head home. I was really taking my time getting home because it's raining, so I wanted to sit here and tell y'all the story time before I continue to drive home. But we about to get home, gonna clean up and just chill for the rest of the day. I really don't have nothing to do today. I was going to this women's event tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go tomorrow anymore, because now tomorrow's a busy day. However, we shall see, because I'm supposed to be vlogging at that tomorrow, so we shall see. So yeah, I will check back in with you all shortly. What's up, family? So first off, please excuse the snoring in the background. I did not get to finish off this vlog like I wanted to earlier. You know, sometimes being a mom, and this is for my moms, even my dads, you know, some dads or single dads that may be watching my videos, and whatever the case may be, you know, sometimes we feel that, sometimes we get in those moods to where it's like, man, I should be further off in life, or not really satisfied with or happy with, you know, how life is going. You know, trying to be the role model for your kids, trying to be strong for your kids. And just yesterday, I just went through one of those days where it's like, man, I guess, I don't know if it has something to do with holidays, but it seems like holiday season could bring like these emotions and these feelings that, you know, myself and so many people struggle, but I don't want to fake the funk. I don't want to seem like things are peaches and creams and you must be well 24/7 and you must live on a high 24/7, because that's just not life. It's just not realistic. Like, people go through battles, people go through things to where you just don't feel as strong, you just don't feel as happy. And I will honestly say is yesterday, that was one of those days for me. Like, I just kind of like went through like my little moods that I go through like here and there, so I didn't get to finish my vlog how I wanted to. I always try to come on and, like, you know, just be an inspiration, but sometimes you must show this side. Sometimes you must show that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to vent if you need to vent. It's okay to show that side of you. Like, you don't always have to be put together. You don't always have to fake the funk like you're put together either, because people have days too. So it's crazy how I had a story time, which was a funny story time, just to end off the way it ended off. But that just kind of shows like how life is. Sometimes life just throws that curveball to you, which is okay. But, you know, in this season, we have to always remember to give ourselves grace. I have to remember that where I'm at right now is what I possibly, or actually where I'm at right now is something that I prayed for in the past. I'm living in that moment, and I gotta kind of enjoy that moment. Like, yeah, sometimes it's gonna be hard. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we're gonna go through those days, go through those battles, go through those emotions. But the biggest thing that we all need to remember is just to keep our head up and continue to move on and continue to prolong. Especially if you have babies in this world. Like, we must show the good and the bad side, but we also need to understand that we have to pick our head up and we have to keep strutting, we have to keep moving. So, of course, this vlog did not end how I wanted it to, but that's just life. This is my life. You're watching me, the Rich family, and I go through real life stuff too. Like, I don't have it all together. I have emotions that I deal with too, struggles that I deal with too. And yesterday was just one of those days. So I am going to end this vlog now, though. I hope that this message or this vent or this story time, even the funny story time, I hope it helps somebody that's watching this video, because that's what I strive to do. Like, when I made my channel, I wanted to help people. I wanted to show people how to make additional income. I wanted to show people how to have access to a skill set. I've done that. Now I want to show people you know, the good and the ugly side of being a mother with my day-to-day vlogs, and continue to show you how to get that skill set and make extra money on the side, especially right now during holiday season. So thank you all for listening to me rant. Thank you all for listening to me vent. Thank you all for supporting this channel and supporting me and supporting the Rich family on this road. I hope that if you're going through like what I'm going through, like, I hope that it helped you, and that you give yourself grace and continue to move on. Continue to go strong. Pick your head up, chest out, and continue to move on, because you pray for days like this, and it's just gonna get better. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more videos from us. Follow me on Instagram, lovelymeg_. Don't forget that we do have our spa giveaway that's still going on right now. The next spa giveaway is going to be on the 16th. Is it the 6th? Yeah, the 16th. So we only have two more spa giveaways. Next week is the last week before we get into our 7 days of Christmas. So make sure you tune into the channel. Make sure you evolve to where you could enter for a chance to win. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.